She looks small. Oh, how cute. Cute! That's not cute. That is one of the most fearsome creatures. Yes, even more fearsome than your granny would look skydiving. Talking about diving, well, this apex predator has one of the most brutal hunting tactics ever. Oh, and she's the fastest. And she inspired the engineering of the greatest jet in the world, which I'm gonna get to in this video. What made this bird such a dangerous apex predator? What is making her lead the whole world of automotive engineering, all in the name of one word? Speed. Welcome back to the Balance series on Pistonfury. I'm Dr. Speed. This is a moment where we take a deep dive into one of the most crucial and most important parts of an automobile: aerodynamics. That's why I'm going to talk about the Peregrine Falcon. If you know, you know that going fast takes a lot. 200 miles per hour? NANI? Oh, I gave the spoiler. Yes, the Peregrine Falcon goes 200 miles per hour. There's it. Take it. It's fine, whatever. Like I said, it takes a hell of a lot to go fast. But the Peregrine Falcon only uses two things to go fast. Number one is mass, as a gravitational magnet to pull it to the ground during the dive. Number two is the super streamlined aerodynamic body. Of course, the aerodynamic when it's in dive mode, which I'll get to in a sec. But the way birds were made, they have a super lightweight chassis. Yes, I know it's a skeleton. Their bones are lightweight, hollow, with bionic architectural structure all over the bones, giving great rigidity. That thing, and great strength. Rigidity. Is that it? The other thing, as I mentioned, the aerodynamic body. And this is more than just active aero. This is what you call godly engineering. But it's super lightweight. All the bones, the whole skeleton is super lightweight. And you know how light a feather is. I mean, yes, it's not as light as a GMA 250, but feathers are very light.
The NLM is a place that provides access to scientific literature and studies. We're going to show you a study of this amazing bird. The one we're going to dive into today was published online in 2014, February 5. The full study is in the description down below, but we're just going to break it down in a more simple way to understand and a lot shorter because it's quite a big study. These people wanted to figure out how Peregrine Falcon can dive so fast and still fly accurately in the right direction to catch her prey. They use special computer models with cameras to capture the shape of her body during a dive from all angles and times. They scanned it and made 3D models to simulate her diving at every different angle and every different speed. They measured things like the Peregrine Falcon's speed and the drag forces acting upon the bird. They use these measurements to predict how the Falcon would behave in real life. And they found that with the Peregrine Falcon weighing average 1.6 kgs and a drag coefficient of 0.0941. That is insane! To put this all in perspective for you, the Koenigsegg Agera Absolute that is designed to hit 530 kilometers with its bonkers V8 has a drag coefficient of 0.278. The Falcon is in the 0.0s, and during a dive, she hits 320 kilometers. That's faster than half of supercars. I bet it's faster than your car. Tell me in the comments if I'm wrong. What am I betting with? Nothing. Ha, lol. I'm not gonna put money on that. There could be some billionaire watching my video. What am I gonna do? He has a 400 kilometer Bugatti. The Falcon can stably steer by making small adjustments with its wings and tail. The shape of her body is perfectly adapted to manage the high speed airflows, which helps it stay in control. This is the result of godly engineering. What all speaks one word in the name of God: perfection.
We have to give the biggest shout out to one of the best things put into our commentary box. Thank you for understanding and relating revolution to creation and divinity. The desire for moving parts to work together is the essence of survival and the foundation of life. To sing a nice tune in harmony is anything but a mistake, even if a vocalist may claim they don't understand how they can sing as well do. They have some deeper subconscious intelligence guiding them. An engine designed to fire perfectly isn't only working because we made it work. No, we just matched it to nature's frequency that was created for us. It's like a metronome set by God for us, and anything set to it works beautifully.
Paragon's body is not just designed for straight-line speed. This speedy bird is a living bird who catches prey in the process of a dive. He is designed also to turn fast and direct himself to his prey 100% stably at the high speeds exceeding 200 miles per hour and break his speed in mind-blowingly short time. Acceleration diving phase is 0 to 1.1 seconds, transient phase with a roughly constant speed 1.1 to 1.3 seconds, variable random deceleration or flight path correction phase 1.3 to 2.3 seconds. Pull-out phase 2.3 to 3.5 seconds, landing phase with constant speed 3.5 to 5.0 seconds, or if the deceleration and landings is combined, landing phase with the deceleration and touchdown 5.0 to 6.8 seconds. During his dive, he is pulling 25 Gs, and surprise, the speedy bird diving has reached 386 kilometers per hour. That's 240 miles per hour, faster than a Laferrari, faster than a 918, P1, SF90. Huayra, this speedy bird, was made just to enjoy life as the greatest bird, taking care of himself and his family and the gift he was given, and make it to good use, and make his mark not just in the automotive industry but in all history, as one of the greatest wonders from the hand of God. And it is proven that this bird has led the auto industry and has shown us how to build race cars.
Who has been inspired by her? Everyone, everything, the whole engineering automotive world. And when people get inspired and copy, great things happen. The B2 Spirit stealth bomber, nearly identical to the speedy bird we've been talking about, from side view especially, is 100% identical. This bomber has an estimated drag coefficient of 0.001. Because the Stealth rather uses engines and wheels to take off into the sky and doesn't need to flap its wings. In this way, the wings could be fixed and much more streamlined, creating slightly less drag. This is the result of getting inspired by the fastest bird ever discovered. Keep an ear on that word, discovered. I'm just saying. This experiment helped scientists understand why peregrine falcons are such incredible apex predators. Definitely my favorite. And it shows how amazing our God is. It is undeniably a masterpiece of godly engineering. And it's not just godly engineering, it is also godly coding. How did the peregrine falcon discover that it can hunt in this way? How did it discover its speed? This is called godly coding. The way God coded the peregrine falcon's brain to discover itself, problem solve, and find the best way of hunting, using its abilities to the fullest, according to God's law, to at the limit exceed 200 miles per hour. Oh, and then still open its wings, break speed to 0 like nothing happened.
I need to make something straight, you've got to understand this. A lot of the time in the automotive industry, we use the term breaking the laws of physics. All these amazing automobiles with extreme, mind-blowing cornering capabilities, top speed capabilities, braking capabilities, hashtag Koenigsegg. Whenever we see these amazing, mind-blowing stats, we go bonkers. They've broken the laws of physics. But I need to tell you a secret. If you break the laws of physics, you're not going fast. Not gonna happen. You see, God wrote the laws of physics, and in that law, there's a perfect formula. Following that formula, speed is limitless. Breaking the laws of physics, that's just where limits come.
Get inspired by how God makes things aerodynamic, and you'll push limits you never thought you could touch.
The hidden wisdom in what Christian von Koenigsegg said, "If my tires are not sleeping, I'm not breaking the laws of physics." What this means, he has made his speed mobiles all according to the laws of physics, and that's how he has made his masterpieces. Same for the B-2 stealth bomber that was most directly inspired by the Speedy Bird. This extremely long intro, being possibly longer than the info on downforce balance and drag, was to show once again that God is the greatest engineer who created your brain with the ability to engineer and try make awesome things. That were already made. It is proven in everything you look at. God is the maker of goats. We will get into more detail about all of this in another video, but we want you to think about it yourself, as passively listening will never get you anywhere.